Let's continue the search from the previous video in which we were looking for studies on the use of exercise for treating fibromyalgia in women. We ran our literature search and came up with a set of 340 results. Now we will apply a series of limits or filters in order to narrow and focus the results. The most commonly used limits are found on the main search page directly below the search box. A good place to start is with limits for humans and English language. Limiting to articles that are published in English is an acceptable strategy for searches such as this that bring up fairly large numbers of results. However, when dealing with searches that return very few results, this limit is not recommended, as you can obtain a lot of useful information from the MEDLINE record for non-English language articles, including the abstract and mesh headings. Other useful limits available on the main search page include core clinical journals, review articles, and publication year. I would not recommend using the full text limit as it does not include UVM's eJournal subscriptions. For now, we'll start with just the limits for humans in English. Click on the search button, and the number of results now drops to 309. The next limit we'll apply is that for women or females. When searching MEDLINE, the concepts of sex and age groups are usually searched through the use of limits rather than via mesh headings or keywords. To find the limit for female, click on the Additional Limits button and locate it in the unsorted list at the top of the limits box. Here you'll see there are many more limit options available on this page, such as age groups, clinical queries, subject subsets, journal subsets, and publication types. Make your selection for female and click on the Limit a Search button. Now the results have dropped to 185. This is still a sizable number of results, so for the next step, you could limit your results to a particular publication type, such as clinical trials. Click on the Additional Limits button, locate the Publication Types box, and here you'll see a list of over 70 different types of publications, ranging from editorials, letters, and news items to original research, practice guidelines, and meta-analyses. Scroll down until you encounter the term All Clinical Trials, and click on the Limit a Search button. This will include all types of trials, both randomized and non-randomized, and it returns a set of 113 results. You may then want to go back and try for the more specific option, randomized controlled trials. And this will bring up a set of 95 results. You are now ready to begin browsing the results in detail. Scroll down the list, scanning the titles and citations, and placing a check on the box beside any that you wish to save. If you would like additional information about any article, click on the Complete Reference link on the right. This will display the full MEDLINE record, including links for the author's institutional affiliations, the mesh headings that have been assigned to this article, and the abstract. For this particular article, the mesh headings of both exercise and exercise therapy have been assigned, as well as the mesh heading for walking, which is a specific type of exercise. Notice that some of the mesh headings are marked with an asterisk. These represent the main theme of the article. Go back to the search results and continue selecting articles that you wish to save. And when you're done, Go to the top of the page and click on the Keep Selected link. The system will now create a new set consisting solely of the articles that you have specifically chosen. To access the full text of the article, click on the Find It at UVM button. In most cases, this will bring you to within a click or two of the PDF for the article, which you can easily download and then print or save. In other cases, you may encounter an article for which the PDF does not come right up, but instead you are brought to a page that looks like this. This page indicates that UVM does not have a subscription to this journal, so your next best option is to place a request for the article via interlibrary loan. This service is fast and free to all UVM and UVM Medical Center faculty, staff, and students. Indicate your primary affiliation, and then complete the web form, noting that information about the particular article you're looking for will already be completed. Going back to your Ovid search, you can also print, email, or export your set of saved results to a citation manager such as EndNote, simply by clicking on the appropriate button at the top of the results. And if you sign into your own Ovid account, you can save the search strategy to be reused later. Click on the Save All button on the lower left. Assign your search a name, and decide whether you would like to save it as the search strategy on a permanent basis, or if you would like to save it as an auto alert, or both. If you save it as an auto alert, you can select how frequently you would like it to be updated, and depending on your choices, the system will automatically run the search and send the results to you via email.